Adam, congratulations. A good all-round performance.
Yeah, thought we were excellent today. Um, we had a clear game plan on how we wanted to approach this particular game. Change shape, went with gold up there with Johnny, and obviously with him scoring a couple and Johnny getting one, really pleased for both of them. But I mean, you've got to remember they've got the leading goal scorer in the league, and he didn't have a sniff all afternoon. And I think a lot of credit, to the centre halves. Obviously, Freddie going in there today, I thought he was excellent, and just right through the team. Really, I thought we were the better team from start to finish. Played with a calmness and a control. Scored 3, could have had 6. So yeah, good afternoon.
It was a rarity to see Gold and Johnny together, but it worked. It was great.
Yeah, it was. I actually checked before the game, and that's only the 4th game that the pair of them have started, and we've now won 3 of them 4. So pleased for Gold, but it's been frustrating for Johnny for Gold, and if I'm being honest, for me as well, because we've played much of this season without both of them being available, and I think that's testament to how well we've actually done. To still be, where we are in the league, when you consider that that's only the 4th game we've been able to get both of them on the pitch. Not there's been other games where one of them's been on the bench, predominantly Gold. But getting them both up there today, we've obviously changed shape, which is it's a system that we've reverted to at times in the season, and at times in games where we've changed and mixed it up a little bit, so the lads know what's required and how we need to play a little bit differently when we do go that way. Unfortunately today it worked, and that's because the players executed what we wanted.
Both of them will have scored more spectacular goals, but it was all about pressure, wasn't it, and forcing mistakes.
Yeah, exactly that. We spoke about that. I think the goal we scored against them here last season was an error where we took it off the keeper, mistake. They're a very good footballing team. Probably the way the pitch is here at the minute, where it's a little bit lively, probably doesn't help them. But it was about being competitive, getting up to the ball, trying to force mistakes, which we did for the first and the second goal. And then we always felt that putting the ball in the box today from long throws, set plays, crosses, that we'd be very dominant. I thought pretty much every aerial duel from start to finish, we dominated. So yeah, really pleasing afternoon for us.
And going ahead deservedly, then recovering well from that setback.
Yeah, we just didn't set up right off that free kick. It's probably one of them where if it's within shooting distance, then we go with a big wall, but we probably just maybe needed to change the personnel in the wall, considering where the ball was, and obviously then they shifted it and put a left footer on it, so he's only ever then going to cross the ball, and just disappointing. It's a poor goal for us to concede, but we didn't dwell on that at half time. It's probably an organisational thing, which is I'm to blame for, because the lads went, and the lads who were in the wall should have been in the wall. So it's on me, that goal. But like you said, they reacted really well to conceding, and got ourselves back in front, which was important. And it was just about trying to get that 3rd goal, really, which we had quite a lot of opportunities to do that. A couple of good saves, a couple went just by the post, but lads kept going, and really pleased for Gold to get his second and secure the points for us.
Obviously, coming into the game on the back of a couple of defeats, had you sensed any tension at all in training since those 2?
No, we've been brilliant in training Thursday, Friday. And I've been really pleased with the way that the players have gone about the work Thursday, Friday, because we've all been hurting because we were poor on Tuesday night and beaten by the better team on the evening. Obviously, we weren't great at Darlington and lost, and we don't like losing games of football, but there's always another game, and it's about how you respond. And if you come in feeling sorry for yourselves and needing to be picked up off the floor, then that carries over into today, and if you lose again, there's a crisis. So I thought they were great Thursday, Friday, in the way that they came in and approached the work. and they've carried it into today and executed exactly what we asked them to. And I'm really pleased for the players, especially the players, because it's tough, when you lose. It's not nice, but it's about responding, and thankfully we have today.
Talk about the approach, the way they approached the game, that fed through. The atmosphere was totally different today.
Yeah, it was good. I think if you're on the front foot and you're competitive and you're going into tackles and you're winning headers, basic things in the game, they can give the crowd a lift because they see that you're giving your all and you're being competitive, and obviously scoring, going in front makes a massive difference. I think to any crowd, when you're the home team, you go in front, it gives them a lift. When you go behind, it deflates people. So yeah, I thought they were great. It was I think it was just under 1,000 in here, which to be honest, I was looking around and I thought the number seemed a bit low, to be honest, but we're obviously thankful for the support, and I hope more come. We had 1,600 here against Oxford and we won. It was a Tuesday night. I know that the ticket prices were reduced for that game, but we've now got, I think, five more home games, and we need more in the stands to just keep pushing the team along. So hopefully we'll get a few extra for the next home game, which I think is Brackley Tuesday night, week on Tuesday.
So good start, good launch pad, hopefully for a good March.
Hopefully, yeah. We're unbeaten in March, so long may that continue. But I think it's just lads will have Monday off now, couple of days to just switch off and rest up and be ready to go again Tuesday. And obviously then we've got Southport away next weekend, which is never an easy place to go. But we're going into it off the back of a win, and just like we do every game, we're going to try and win it.
Of those who weren't available today for whatever reason, what's the situation with those?
Macca's probably going to be a couple of weeks. Cody potentially next week. Warby next week. Just need to build him up this week in training. Who else? Tommy will be fine back end the next week. He just had a little procedure in the week which didn't quite go as hoped, and we thought he'd be okay for today, but he just wasn't. So he'll be fine come probably middle of next week.